So we have already come this far and we have generated frog using a simple prompt, that is frog jumping in pond. So when you click advanced option, you can see these option here, and you are already familiar with this option, image number. So we are going to use only one here, and the aspect ratio we are going to use here is 1:1. That will be square, or it will get 9 or 7. Let's take 9 or 7, or you can have any size you want. The aspect ratio we are going to use is this, and minimize it, and we are going to use performance as speed. You can explore this option, like you can see quality. Quality means you can see the quality of your image. We are going to use speed here because we are going to generate our images at very high speed. So I am using a speed prompt here. All these are prompting. You are teaching your software or this machine learning tool that we are going to use all these things. So whenever you click generate, there is prompt going on here. So all these things, the engineer have already made these things for us, are user friendly, but at the back end it is doing very extensive job using our high performance machine. After performance, we are going to click on preset, initial, anime, default, ICM, lightning, playground, pony, realistic, sci. Whenever click any of these options here, it will automatically download it for you. For this thing, I am going to use a preset again here, anime. After clicking this, let's generate again. After selecting anime, let's generate again. As you can see, it's loading a model again, and these things are models. And you can see our command prompt here. Please do not cross it. It's loading a model. Now it's preparing a task for you. Sampling step 30. Whenever you click any of this preset, it will automatically select 2 images here. So every time you select preset here, every time you have to select one image here, or it will depend on you how much image you want to generate. So it generates 2 images for us. As you can see, first, anime style, a frog is jumping into the pond in the anime style. And another thing it has done is with the anime character, a beautiful anime character with a frog jumping into the pond. Let's zoom it out. It has already done an amazing job for us. As I have told you, every time we generate an image, it will going to amaze us. If you are not satisfied with the result, you can click on generate again. If you are satisfied with the result, you can click on input image. Same step here. You have to drag image here and upscale 2x. It will automatically upscale for you. I can do it for you again. Let's upscale 2x again here and generate it. And I have already clicked one image number, and let's wait for some time. So it upscaled our image. Let's go to our output folder. We have yet not seen any update here, and the reason is that I'm recording this lecture at midnight. So according to the calendar, it will generate another folder for us. And here is the image that we have generated. Double click, open, 5 MB of image, 1 MB of image. Let's zoom it in. It already done the job. We didn't do anything. We just clicked the generate button and it already done everything for us. As you can see, this seems like a poster and we can print it out in high quality. In the next lecture, we are going to use default here and we will see what we will get and how it can amaze us further. As I have already promised you that you will get amazed in further lectures. See you in next lecture. Welcome back. So for the preset, we are going to use default here, and click on generate. Let's see, as I have told you, whenever you select preset here, it will automatically select 2 images of output here. So every time you select preset, you have to select one. So there is a input image here, that is why it is using the information that we have already put in our input image. So I am going to skip this step or stop this process. So the process I have already stopped it, and after default option I am going to generate image again. Let's see what we will get. Now this is the result that we want here. Frog jumping in pond. Here is a frog jumping in pond. This is the result we want. So let's jump into the next preset. I'm going to use here ICM or lightning. I'm going to use here lightning here, as I don't know what ICM do and I have not downloaded it yet. You can try it out. It's up to you. I'm going to use lightning here. Click lightning. Image number is 1 and generate again. As you can see, with the lightning, it already selected a lightning image, and what we get? Not bad. With another playground preset, number 1, and generate again. It's again loading the model, preset, encoding, preparing the task. With the playground model, we actually get there are lots of contrast and color correction in the playground. You get to see these kind of results. But whenever you get to see these kind of results, click on negative prompt and write here that what you don't want in your images. Watermark, high contrast, let's generate again, and I hope there is no high contrast we get to see in this image. Let's compare this image. High contrast because we are using a preset of playground, and it always changes the image to high contrast. Whenever I use this preset, it always use high contrast. Let's remove negative prompt here. Use Pony V6 and generate again. It is not a frog here, and there's the image 1 and 2. It seems like a painting. Human-like frog we get here. Let's generate again, and I hope this time we get something amazing. A girl. Can you see what this preset is doing with our prompt or images? It is actually doing an artistic work here. There is a watermark here. It is like a water paint or acrylic paint here. So I'm going to use another prompt here for our pony preset or pony model. What I'm going to use is a technique that you all can use and learn prompting, how we can do prompting here. So first you have to search for a website, that is Civit AI, or Google it prompt for Pony V6 or prompt for any other model that you are going to use. And you can see here is a website that is Civit AI, and it is a website and it is popular among all the AI generative artists. Here you can see Pony Diffusal V6 Excel prompting resources and info, and you can see the article here. I'm going to share this article with you. Click on the docs. These are the prompts that you can use for the pony model. Male character, full list. I'm using a Pokemon list, create inmate. Let's copy it. Paste it. A female, male, and generate. So there is a job that has been done by using Pony V6. I'm actually using random prompt here. Generate one image. I'm using my prompt here. Let's see what it will do. It has done a good job for us, but what about the hands? We got really scary hands here. What we can do here is, in Paint, drag here, select our image, Control, Shift scale in or scale out. You can see the brush here. Just select the area that you want to remove or you want to change. Improve details. There is a option in method option. You have to select in Paint or output default, or you have to improve details, face, hands, eyes, etc. In Paint prompt, you have to select, you have to write here detailed hand. So what we have done here, in the input image section, so we want here to remove or change the look of our hand, and we are going to select input image. We drag the image here. We have applied brush here, that is called in Paint and out Paint option, like in Paint and out Paint option. And we scroll down, select the method here, in and out Paint default, improve details, face, hand, etc. And below it we have write a prompt that is detailed hand, and we are going to generate, and we are going to generate about 2 options. Let's see what we get here. It is not what we want here. We want to remove this image. So about detailed hand, so what we are doing here, we are going to use modify content and click here remove hand, or add hand of a guy matches the color and contrast of the image. Let's see what it will generate for us. I'm using improve details, face, hand, eyes here, and generate again. It is giving me again a same result. Let's stop this, remove the image here, remove input image here, and type here I'm going to use negative prompt here and click generate again. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we are getting somewhere at least. Sometimes we have to hit and tries to get the desired result. In the next lecture, I am going to share some of my tips that I use while generating the images that will increase the workflow of your generation and help you in your future generation too. See you in next lecture. Hello everyone. So in this lecture, I'm going to share some of my experience here to work efficiently with this prompting. You should always use a screenshot and save all of them in your Google Docs or anywhere you want. You just only need to screenshot it and paste it here. Why we are doing this? It is because if there is a image and we forgot to save the prompt of that image and we want same desired result or similar result, but we don't know what to prompt again. So here it will save our life. You only need to save the prompt. Or maybe you forgot which type of preset you have used, which type of negative prompt you have used with the image that you love the most, but you don't know how to generate that image again. Or by chance you have deleted that image, how you are going to get that image again? This is where this documentation will help you get the desired result again. In the next lecture, we are going to explore styles. As you can see, so many styles here, and it will take some time to understand all this concept. In the next lecture, we are going to explore this style section. See you in next lecture. Hello everyone, welcome back to this new lecture, and thank you everyone who have taken this course and made it this far. So in this lecture we are going to explore the advanced section, in which we have used several type of preset already, and we are going to use, and now we are going to experiment this preset with the styles and models and advanced. But we have to understand the style section first. So with the basic prompt, dog standing on a table in a circus. So dog standing on a table in a circus. This is my prompt, and my style is Fooocus V2, Fooocus enhance, Fooocus sharp, setting initials. Let's generate what it can do. We already get a pretty good result here. So let's experiment this with some styles. Let's uncheck all these styles and select Fooocus semi-realistic. Generate again. Results are okay but not up to the mark. Unselect it and select sci anime and generate again. So as the word itself says, every style have their own output, and it is actually a good result. If we want an anime character, we can have this one, or if we want game Minecraft, we are generating with the style game Minecraft. We are getting our dog in a circles on a table with Minecraft style. Here is the result, and it is really amazing that we have got here a Minecraft style dog. Let's uncheck it and select painting style. You can experiment all these styles with your prompt and you will get different result with different style. It actually not seems like a painting to me. It actually looking like a dog who's been tortured enough, and it got blood on its hair. Let's uncheck it. Check futurism. As you can see, with the prompt you can see the cat here, and it gives you a basic idea that what it will do for you. Yes, this one is good. Undead art. Let's select undead art. And actually I like this undead art. It always gives us a zombie look. Futurism, punk style, cyber city. Let's see. All these things you have to experiment and check what it will do with your prompt, and you will get what you want. For the cinematic look, we are selecting Sci Cinematic and uncheck futuristic, cyber cities, and now generate again. Actually I like Sci Cinematic. Every time we generate with Sci Cinematic, it gives us pretty good result. As you can see here, blurred background and focus dog, cinematic, dynamic. I hope you get the basic idea what this style do to your image or your imagination with the help of prompt, settings and styles. Let's explore playground. Image number 1, select focus V2, remove it, size cinematics, size anime, model. It already selected the model here. Advance. Okay, now generate again. Like we have already explored the playground preset, what it really did to our image was with the high contrast and high colored, it enhanced our image. So with the anime style selected and with the playground preset selected, it already enhanced our imagery. As you can see, it did a job that we have never expected. And if you want to posterize it, you can have upscale of 2x and you can print it out or you can sell it online. So we have 5 legs on our dog. So let's remove one leg here. In paint, drag it here. With the control, scroll up and scroll down, we are increasing and decreasing the size of our brush, and with the hold shift and scroll up and scroll down, you can see the image size is getting increase and decrease. Like in the negative prompt, I have already typed bad lag structure, bad quality. Watermark, all these things we do not want in our image. Let's generate again and wait for few seconds. Let's see what it will do to our image. And it's already processing the image. As you can see, the extra lag we have got in our imaginary has been removed. And I hope you understand how we can remove extra lag or extra finger or unwanted thing in our image using in paint and out paint. Like I have told you in our previous section, we have to save our work. We can understand later or we can use it later on in our workflow, which will save our ton of time. So I am going to save this option that I have already explored it because it is also new for me. I am going to save this option in my Google Docs, like I have told you in my previous section. I am selecting 2 of these style, like anime and Street Fighter. Okay, I'm stopping it, and input imagery I am stopping it. Generate again. No, as you can see, I don't like the result here, so I am stop it in again. Remove Sai anime and generate again in a Street Fighter game style. Okay, our dog is getting muscles here, and its outfit is like a Street Fighter. You can explore all these section. Adorable 3D character. It is actually an adorable. So you can explore all these section and experiment it one by one. Also share your work with me on comment section in Udemy or on Instagram. You can search me and share your work. I can't wait to see your work. I really appreciate that you have taken this course and want to learn and want to explore. Also never stop your curiosity to know new things. See you in the next lecture. Welcome back everyone. So in this lecture we are going to explore advanced section with the style, models and advanced, what it will do to our imagination. So before that you have to understand some basic thing I'm going to teach you here. You have to understand the Civit AI. Please go to Civit AI and open and create your ID here. From here you have to click and search for Arcanius the Fantasy. Arcanius. This is what we get. So here is a checkpoint of 6.46 GB and you have to download it. You have to download it in Fooocus. In your Fooocus folder, in the model section, you have double click, open it, checkpoints. Here you have to save this file here. Like I have already saved it, I'm not going to save it again. Arcanius the Fantasy here, you have to save it here. Okay, after downloading it, you have to search for boss style with double S, and as you can see here is a pony and Excel boss style by Holynet and boss fight here. You have to click any of the image and check for Laura's here. Here is the Laura. It will be around 200 MB of file and you have to download it again. You only can download it when you have a ID. So you have to make ID first. Download. Focus. Again models and search for Laura's. Here is a Laura and you have to save it here. Like I have already saved it here. Like Spirit Boss Battle by Holynet, boss style Spirit Pony. Okay, so I am going to save it again here. Here is a Spirit Pony, so I am going to save it here. And you have to save trigger words. It is really important for you to save it in your Google Docs. So why we are saving it, you will get to know shortly. So click one of the image here and check for prompt. What type of prompt they have used here. Copy the prompt. Go to our Fooocus window. Paste it here. Go to settings, negative prompt. Here is a negative prompt. Copy, paste it here. Select JPEG, PNG, web. It's up to you. Image number 2. I want at least 2 image generation here. For the preset, I am going to select initial. Actually, while you selecting the base model, you don't have to worry about this preset, or you only have to worry about models here. So for the models, first you have to refresh it because you have updated the models and Laura. So you have to refresh all files here and select for Laura that we have saved. Boss Battle Spirit Pony here. Click. Base model Arcanius the Fantasy. Like we have downloaded the biggest file, 6 GB of file and 200 MB of file here. Advanced section, leave it as it is. Style, leave it as it is. Now generate. One thing you have to understand is that we have saved boss style trigger word for our pony or Arcanius model. You have to save it and highlighted it. Every time you use a prompt, you have to use this boss style. Why? Because this boss style is a trigger word that it will tell your model that we are going to use this type of model and this type of specific LoRa in our upcoming generation. So whenever you click generate, it will tell these two things that we want something amazing and related to imaginary already happened here. See, this is what we get. Okay, we get two results and it is phenomenal. Here is another output and it's incredible. Let's upscale it and see what we get here. Actually, I want to see high resolution of this image so I can print it for myself. Here is the HD result that we got here. Let's compare both the images with high resolution and low resolution. Low resolution, high resolution. It's look like cinematic style of work we have done here with just some words and our imagination. It looks really cinematic. So I'm going to remove it again. Uncheck it. Leave boss style here. Spirit unicorn, female character standing with a glowing sword and looking angry. Let's see what we get here, comma, generate. And I'm going to generate only one image here, generate. It is not the result that we want here. So I'm going to remove it. It looks good, but this is not what I want. So I'm boss style, remove, and with the style section, I'm going to remove this focus and enhance models LoRa. Generate again. Okay, so you have to understand that in the prompt section, spirit unicorn female character. What our machine understand is that unicorn with the female character with a glowing and look angry. Okay, so female standing female character standing in front of it, and let's explore what it will give to us. No, it is not the result that we want here. Let's skip it out. So there is little bit of information we are missing here. Fantasy character standing in front of giant glowing spirit unicorn. Let's use this prompt here. Magical forest background. Copy, boss style. Okay, this type of result that we want here, a magical type of work. So, fantasy characters standing in front of a giant green glowing spirit unicorn. I change it to dragon, or I change it to frog or cat. Let's do with the cat. Okay, so this is really exciting and the result we got here is really incredible. Again, this is what we want. So you have to understand basic prompt here and tell your machine that what you want, and you have to clearly explain it. I hope you get the basic idea what we have done here. So in the next section, we are going to explore more LoRa's and more models. See you in the next lecture. Hi everyone, like we have understand the basic models and LoRa's here. So we are taking another step into LoRa's and models. So here are many models and LoRa's that I have already downloaded it, and there are some kinds of models and LoRa's already installed with this section with Fooocus. So with the Civit AI, we are going to experiment many of the LoRa's here. Let's check LoRa's. What type of LoRa's we got here? You have to understand this also, that what type of LoRa is here and which base model will support this type of LoRa. So you have to understand this also. So for this LoRa we are using SDXL1 and we have a trigger word here. Copy this triggered word with the LoRa name, so we can remember it whenever we use this type of LoRa. Download this LoRa in your LoRa folder, Fooocus models, models LoRa, save it. So this is a fresh LoRa for me also. I am going to use it for you. We have downloaded it, and for the base model SDXL 1.0, go to our Fooocus window and open XDSL or SD 1.5 base model SDXL. So you have to select LoRa here. As you can see, we can't see the LoRa here, so we have to refresh it again. Refresh it and check for the base spirit guardian JTender. This LoRa we have downloaded it recently, and with the Juggernaut run diffusion, check for the basic prompt that they have used here. This imagery, I like this image, so I'm going to use this prompt here, external generator, and negative prompt. Select, paste the prompt, go to settings and copy and paste the negative prompt here. First you have to click on generate and understand how this LoRa works. So I have selected model here. Base model is SDXL only, run diffusion LoRa here. So it is not the result that we want here, so I am going to stop it. No, let's wait for it, what we got here actually. So this is the result we have got here. So we have to use a LoRa weight also. Juggernaut XL run diffusion LoRa. Juggernaut XL run diffusion. Yes. So weight 0.8. The weight we are using here is 0.8. Let's explore it again. What we have done here with the weight is we have to experiment this weight slightly up and down, because this weight tells our LoRa how much of the information we are using from this LoRa and with this base model. Whenever you select SDXL1, select run diffusion, use 0.4 for SD 0.1, ठीक है, for 0.667 for SD1 anime model, 0.8 for XL refiner, or any value for switch to 2 XL models. Let's not choose 1, 2, 3 information here, and we are going to use 0.9. So we are using 2 models here. It's look scary to me, and I scare of the spiders also, so I'm using not a spider here this time. I'm using, what do you think we can use here? Let's use a snake here. Okay, snake is giving us a pretty good result here. It looks good. Let's use Arcanus model, LoRa this guardian, none, and generate again. So we are experimenting with the base model and LoRa here. Nope. As you can see, her hands are looking creepy. Snake is good, but her eyes also. Let's experiment it with anime pencil. Generate again. After understanding all these settings, you can understand how all these things work. And with the pencil setting and LoRa Guardian Spirit, this seems really sexy. And for the anime lover, you actually going to love this imagery. Let's select another base model, Pony Diffusion, generate again. Here is an error we have got here. Whenever there is an error, like LoRa and Pony Diffusion are not going to work with each other, so it will give us this result. You have to experiment it with the LoRa's. Another thing we are going to use in our next lecture is that we are going to use ChatGPT for our prompting, and I hope you understand why we got error here, because of the base model and the LoRa. These both are not compatible with each other. That is the only reason we got this type of screen. For another generation, the software will work or not, you don't have to worry about that. This software will work every time you generate an image. Let's refresh it, and I will see you in the next lecture. I really thank you that you have made this far and took this course. It will help me if you give me 5 stars for the knowledge that I am sharing with you. Thank you very much. In this lecture, we are going to explore ChatGPT prompting. Here is a basic prompting that I have given to ChatGPT, and tell him give me detailed prompt advance with a fantasy character standing in front of a giant fantasy boss style character. So ChatGPT gave us this scene, character, interaction, atmosphere and tone. All this information I have copied it and directly pasted it into our image generation prompt. But before that, I have typed boss style. That is a trigger word we have used here and we must use here. So after using it, I have generated the image and I have got 2 results here. But before that, I have got 2 more results here. Like I have told you, these are the 2 results here. And I want to share another information with you. I am going to use enhancement here. Check on enhance, check on advance, style 2 images, PNG, JPEG, it's up to you. Style, leave it at it is. Model, Arcanus Fantasy, X Spirit Boss style, Holy Knight. You have to directly search it on Civit AI, XL Spirit Bot style. XL Spirit Boss style. I love this LoRa. I'm downloading it. It has a trigger word of HK style and I'm saving it with the LoRa name. This is new for me also. So what about our LoRa? X Spirit Boss style by Holy Knight Safe. Refresh it. Spirit Boss style. Spirit Boss Battle. Boss Fight XL. This is the LoRa. You have to download it again with the LoRa of Spirit Boss Battle Action Holy Knight Save Tanner. Refresh it. Or if you not get this type of flora, you can use boss battle spirit pony. You can get this pony spirit also. Let's generate the character here. So we have already selected the enhancement, and it will automatically upscale to the 2x after last enhancement. Whenever it done with the second image, it will automatically enhance our first and second image simultaneously. So you can see the updated result here. Refresh it. Let's see what we got here. Meanwhile, it enhancing our two images. Okay, this is it actually gave me goosebumps, and I really love to see these type of images. It's sampling with our both the images. I can't wait to see its higher resolution. Now I can see the detailed structure here. Let's wait for the second image generation. Meanwhile, you can read it out to understand the prompting, how prompting works. It actually gave us a detailed structure, what our character is, heroic character, boss character, interaction, atmosphere, tone, everything. Okay, so we have 4 generation here, a powerful spirit watching our hero. This is what we got here. It feels like a god to me, and it feels like I'm into the game, and it's giving me command to do to kill someone or to save someone. I don't know. I only can imagine, and I want to see a game with this character or with this boss level, and I want to fight this boss with this character hands-on with this same sword. Someday someone create a game out of it, and I'm very positive about it. So let's understand the enhancement part again. So in enhancement part, we have done already up to 2 scale after last enhancement. First it generate this image, then enhance this image, and after that it generate this image and upscale this image for us. So we don't have to waste our time in image upscaling also. It will do for us automatically. In the next lecture, we are going to explore some still photography type generation, food generation that is more popular in our culture or on Instagram, because these type of food and still images have crazy amount of download on website like Adobe Stock, FreePic and many more websites. We are going to explore all these websites and their earning potential in our upcoming lectures. See you in the next lecture, and thank you for taking this course. I really appreciate your feedback, your 5 stars plus your beautiful comment or feedback message on this course. Thank you very much. So ChatGPT has given us in description of our image, or we can say it prompt. Let's see what it can do for us. But first we have to understand that we have to use the must have triggered word for it. Let's use it, and I have changed the base model SDXL only, but we have another base model that is HDSL5 and 0.4 SDXL. This is the base model we can use here. Nope, we are not getting any good result here. Let's try another thing. So I have used weight here about 0.8. So ChatGPT has given us in description of our image, or we can say it prompt. Let's see what it can do for us. But first we have to understand that we have to use the must have triggered word for it. Let's use it, and I have changed the base model SDXL only, but we have another base model that is HDSL5 and 0.4 SDXL. This is the base model we can use here. Nope, we are not getting any good result here. Let's try another thing. So I have used weight here about 0.8. So let's not any of the LoRa's here and go to basic settings with the initials, anime initials, model, none, advanced. Okay, so let's generate again. So now we have got a result. It is better than before. So let's again go to realistic and try again with only one image this time. But before that, let's check second image we have got. It's not looking like a chicken, like it's like we have tied the legs of the chicken during cooking. This time I have used realistic preset and focus photography negative LoRa. It has used its own LoRa with film photography realistic, and with the scene, yes, now it's looking better than before, somewhat realistic. Let's change this whole scene into a simple prompt: burger with chicken standing beside it with sad face. Let's generate again. There is no chicken I can see in my image. It looks realistic, cinematic, but this is not what I want this time. Let's remove these things. Use model, playground, none, settings, speed. Okay, it is not working with our images right now. I have to select playground itself with one image, style, focus v2, model, playground. Let's generate again. Burger in fire. Yes, it looks somewhat good, but it is not that what we want here. Focus, semi-realistic, masterpiece, anime. It's not chicken, but this time we have selected anime and this is what we got. So we should experiment this with all the styles we have. Chicken standing on a table, sad face. Generate again. There is no chicken. Okay, I think we should add a live chicken standing on a table. I think it's already cooked it and present it behind the burger, and that's why we can't see it. And I hope this time we got the chicken. But the size of the chicken is not up to the mark. Okay, so we are getting results slowly, but we are getting at least. Let's have Minecraft version. Okay, so this time there is no burger, but we got chicken with angry face. Yes, the result is really fine. Low poly. This is good. Model, LoRa, pencil, or no preset. We should check for pencil, step in advanced, generate again. So this time we are using anime model, and it is not working with the preset we have already selected. Let's change the preset to anime. One, style. There is no style we have selected. Okay, semi-realistic, models, anime, pencil, LoRa, none. Generate again. This is the result we want. What we want it in a realistic manner. What we can do here? Let's explore Civit AI, and so this is what I got here. And food step is the trigger word here, and let's save the food step. Copy the LoRa name here, downloaded it. It's about 400 MB of LoRa. You can download it. Let's check the prompt here, which type of prompt they have used. Very cute, appealing, enthusiastic, LoRa food pet, easy negative, SDSL food pet, SDXL. We have a checkpoint of SDXL here, SDXL1. It is about 6 GB. Actually, we have already downloaded it, XDSL1, or in the Fooocus prompt software, it will download it automatically for you. And for this checkpoint, the results are pretty amazing. Award-winning heroic shot of mountain. Yes, you can use this type of prompt here and see what it can do with our SDXL1. There is no checkpoint here. Let's select SL, food and hence SDXL, offset example LoRa 1 softener, and generate. Base model Juggernaut, run diffusion it has selected. Let's add negative prompt here and generate again. We are not getting result that we want here. Okay, so this prompt is used for ComfyUI. ComfyUI. It is a node-based software which help you generate really amazing thing. But right now our target is to get food photography on next level. Let's find another model if we get here. Models, LoRa. Let's refresh first. Okay. XDSL1. Food pet. SDXL1. Click. Cat made of noodles. Lol. Let's use direct prompt here. Copy, paste, remove the negative prompt here, generate again. SDXL VAE fix, easy negative, SDXL food pets. No, it is not the result that we want here. Let's generate again. I think we are using another model which is not working exactly we want here. So let's change weight to 0.8 and generate again. This time we have changed the set. This time we have changed the weight of our LoRa, and see, this is what we want here. So cat. Yeah, this is the result that we want here. Queen. So what we have learned in this lecture is that we have to use weight also with the LoRa. We have to experiment the weight here. If there is weight 1, we might not get the result like we desire. But whenever we change the weight to 0.8, 7.5 or 7.7, these type of weight can help us significantly to use the LoRa direct. So let's get to our main topic with food photo weight 8, SDSL 1 and chicken cooking in a forest with burger rain. And I hope this time we get the result. Chicken is cooking. It somewhat look realistic. One more thing that we forgot here is that to use our trigger word, which is food photo. Photo. Okay, so with food photo LoRa with a weight of 0.8 and SDXL1 base model, we can see the result here is actually looking realistic, but this is not the result we wanted. We have to experiment it with different style. Again, choose another style like focus photography, negative, size cinematic, and generate again. With every step we are taken so far, we are getting better and better with every generation and understand how this all software is working. You only have to experiment this software. The more you generate, the better you get to understand these type of software and prompting. This is looking like a DSLR photographic style image. In the upcoming lecture, we are going to explore some of the website that we can host our images and sell them online, and we can generate passive income with that. Using this, and I hope you are learning something new with every lecture you have taken from me. Your feedback is really appreciated. Also, please give 5-star rating to this course and to your teacher also. That is me. See you in the next lecture. In this lecture, we are going to explore some website where we can upload our AI generated image. So there are some places where we can sell it online. First of all, we can sell print on demand services and upload our art on these websites. Rebel, Society6, Printful. These kinds of websites use our art for their print media and sell it to their customers, and we will get our royalty for the art we have generated. After that, all the print work will depend on them. Websites like Adobe Stock, FreePic, these kinds of websites, we can sell our image directly on these marketplaces. After that, social media comes into play. Daily about 3 to 4 images we can upload and build a following and use the platform to showcase our work and connect with our potential buyers. Actually, buyers will find you through social media itself. You can use Twitter or you can create a website for yourself, but I prefer you go with 1 or 2 things, because you can't do everything, but you can do anything. You have to find the best suited marketplace for your art, like Adobe Stock and FreePic, plus your Instagram account. You can pick these 3 places, upload your work, wait for the approval, and after approval, the process is tough and it takes some time, but in the end it will worth it. And for the title, meta tag, description, all these things you can use ChatGPT or Google Gemini for these things. It will surely help you. Also, there is an option of bulk upload in this website where you can upload directly using a format CSV. In upcoming updates in this course, I will share how we can upload and earn a passive income out of it. I'm waiting for your feedback. See you in the upcoming lecture.